Well, I guess you could call this soybean update 2, the work ground. Some of it anyway. These have been in the ground 2 weeks, were planted 2 weeks ago yesterday. And they need rain bad. We need rain bad, period. Maybe 2/10 on all this since it was planted. And they're calling for rain this afternoon. Maybe. Hopefully we'll get some. And tomorrow. Oh, that's my ride. That's my lawnmower. Old BOBCAT commercial mower with a 6-foot deck. Gets the job done quick. But anyway, back to the beans. They're still coming up. After being in the ground for 2 weeks, I guess they finally sucked up enough moisture and they're still trying. This was all worked up with a field cultivator twice, irrigated twice, and then a line put on, 2 ton to the acre, and then irrigated again. So, and that's the end right here was disked up. From where it had been running back and forth. At the far end down there was about 4 or 5 dump truck loads of dirt, and right where I'm standing I had a pile of stumps we took out of this ditch. The last one, I can't move it. All I can do is kind of roll it around with a skid steer and it won't go nowhere. The rest of them got loaded up and out of here, but it still remains. And the beans across the road, take a little walk here. Got a culvert here that they let me put in, but they won't let me put one over here. So it's not far enough off the road. Looks like about 7-8 feet to me. What do I know? But when you go across the road, this soil changes dramatically. It's kind of looking down the field from about where this tree is to about where the center of your screen down there. This corner to the left is like it is across the road, and the rest of the field is totally different. But the little guys are still trying, fighting to come up. There's more coming up every day, so let's hope they make it. It's starting to get greener, but to say you have different soils to work with, for me, is an understatement. This ground where I'm standing, you can hit it wet, come back in an hour, and it'll bust up like flour. The ground across the road is, you touch it wet, you got concrete. It don't matter. You have to wait till it's dry. But at any rate, hope you enjoyed. It's different farming this ground. The old man that used to own the ground behind us, back behind that tree line, used to always say, if you can learn to farm this ground, you can farm anywhere in the world, because it is just that different. You don't touch it wet. You wait till it's ready. Not when you're ready. It's ready. And it'll grow some damn hellacious crops. I've grown 110 bushel beans off these fields. And the next year you might grow 20-25 bushel beans. It just depends on the weather. The fertility's there, but quite literally you have to hit it just right. Otherwise, forget it. Oh yeah, these were planted with the same 750 no-till drill as planted across the road. This is the home place. All the rest of the ground I got planted, but had planter problems, and so far this year I've lost 2 tractors to injector pump issues, and they're both down. So I had my friend plant them, and he did a good job. Can't complain about that. They're there. It's just, can the seed grow and with no moisture and lack of rain? But it's like everything else with farming. It's a roll of the dice. It is what it is. And you just got to roll with the punches and take it as it comes. As you all know, farmers are the biggest gamblers in the world. I'm surprised we don't have our own support group. Farmers Anonymous. Oh well, such is life. Any rate, hope you enjoyed. Close up a little lawnmower. Yeah. Only one I've ever seen in my life. And I actually know who bought it brand new. 1971 he bought that. And I actually rented it as a kid for him. Thought that was hot stuff, man. Get to drive that thing. Well, who thought 30 years later I would actually own it? But I do. And it gets the job done nicely. 6-foot deck out front's real nice. At any rate, hope you enjoyed. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. See you next time.